let's just get this started. Let's take a look and make sure everything's good to go. Go away, YouTube. I'm not gonna rate you. Okay. Seems like everything's working. I mean, I assume it's all working, right? I'm just gonna have to hope so. Isla Sorna, Site B. In an attempt to preserve the wild heart of Isla Sorna, the new park is restricted on how built up it can be. Making use of the park tour should create great opportunity to show the masters to more truly natural habitat, provided there aren't any unexpected stops along the way. Ella's by now. Okay, so we're just gonna do this, and I'm gonna try my best to, see how I can do this. I don't know if I can last a full... Ooh, look, we got the Jurassic 3 Raptors. I don't know if we can last a full, like, 5.5 hours. I do have work tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to get through this as fast as I usually do. But I got a tour car out there. Is that all the space we get to work with?
As if we didn't have enough complications already, Isla Sorna is a house divided. Well, an island, but I think you get where I'm coming from. There are going to be areas that are off limits for construction, so you'll need to be clever when choosing where to build. We're here to establish a prehistoric safari park, where guided tours will take our guests through a beautiful, natural dinosaur environment. Challenging? Yes, but I think you should be able to manage it.
Okay, so this, I can see, is going to be quite the problem. 25,000 for a genetics specialist of a 261. What else do we got? Oh, this is one of those maps where everyone's overpriced. Oh, that's just great. You got like a cheaper, is what this is? Cheaper thing? Cheaper expeditions, that ain't worth 16,000. What's up, Brick Tricks? Oh boy. Okay. I'm attempting to find a solution because this is not looking good. We're losing lots of money. And this path setup is atrocious. What the fuck am I looking at? Let's see what dinosaurs we got. There's no marine reptiles. Already, strike one. That's gonna make this more difficult. We got such limited park space. Okay, let's just take a look at the dinosaurs we got. We have to know what we're working with. What kind of carnivores we got. Is this... No, don't tell me these are the exact same carnivores as last time. Oh, that's so boring! Yeah, Brick Chicks. Yeah. But come on, this is all we get? This is the same as last time. All we do is spam... What is our appeal requirement? 6,500. We only need 12 species and 4 dinosaurs visible. What? Oh, no, it's like 12 species. Gosh darn. This is like atrociously bad. Also, I don't know why, I just don't like the tour cars looking like Jurassic Park when we're in Jurassic Park 3, but I don't think I'm gonna get the chance to change that, am I? No. Can't change that either. Ooh, okay. I'm trying to think, because you're clearly gonna need a bunch of herbivores. Like, this map is gonna require me to build an herbivore exhibit first and foremost, and then expand from there. So I need creatures that are gonna be more friendly. See, Triceratops and Pachyrhinosaurus are not gonna be very friendly, are they? I guess actually they'd be pretty good to match with Euoplocephalus. What about these guys? You got Parasaurolophus, I guess. You could do that. Just Struthio. I think the kind of what you need to set up is like a galley or para trike exhibit. Oh, it's the Struthio limates. Okay. I don't know when I'm gonna hit 7,000 subs, but it'll be exciting when it happens. I mean, be nice. Sorry, I'm just... I'm really focused. I'm trying to think. I'm really trying to think about how I'm gonna handle this. This is, something. I need more skill. This guy's a 322 for 11,000. He's probably gonna be my best choice. I just need to get that power set up because there's no way I'm running this place off backup generators. That's like running your entire house on an unstable nuclear reactor you keep in your basement. Research block requires operational science, and we don't even have a science center. What the heck is this place? Yeah, no, I really want to hit. I mean, one day I think it'd be crazy to think, but one day I might actually manage to hit 10,000 subs, and that would be a very, very... I don't know what to say about that. That would be a kind of a scary thought. I'm trying to think how I want to organize this. This is so little space. I have to really carefully consider how I'm going to use the space that I have. Regardless of deserve, I've never... I think I've said this before, I've never been the kind of person that really seeks a lot of attention. So when I get that much attention, it's kind of overwhelming sometimes. It's just not something my mind is prepared for. Everybody today wants to be famous. They want to go on to, you know, YouTube and other social media platforms and make tons of videos that everybody sees, and I just made videos because I wanted to make videos. That's as simple as it gets, and you know, it just kind of worked out. It is fascinating, though. Like, I even have a friend who's like, he started doing YouTube and stuff, and he kept trying. Like, he's trying to get famous, and it just doesn't take. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't understand their mindset. If I wanted to actually make a bunch of subs, I'd be doing a lot different stuff than this. I mean, this ain't exactly the most profitable way to get things done. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I could, you know, playing Jurassic World Evolution isn't exactly the big money maker on YouTube. But I always just do what I want and nothing else. It's interesting to think about. I don't really think about my numbers too much. I look at them occasionally because, you know, you get curious every once in a while, but I'm not the kind of person who obsesses over the numbers. Like, I have to do this if I want to be. It's like, you know, I did it pretty well. That's neat, I guess. There ain't much more thought that goes into it. It's honestly kind of funny when I see everybody wants to be the center of attention, everyone wants to be that stuff. It's, I don't know, I find it kind of silly. Everyone today relies way too much on other people for validation, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense. I guess that's easy for me to say because, you know, I'm in a sort of, I guess, I have to have 4 scientists employed just to get the dinosaur acquisition. What is our DNA at? What do we got? Oh, wow, Velociraptor. Wow, what a great idea. Oh, Dilophosaurus, even better. What the f... It's such a bad idea. I guess we could just start cloning some more dinos. But we don't have anybody who does like welfare. That's gonna be a problem. He's like 15,000. He's expensive. Yeah. I always started. The only reason I did YouTube in the first place is because, well, I mean, I grew up with that whole, you know, back when YouTube used to say like things like broadcast yourself, and it used to be more about the individual rather than corporation. And I don't know. I guess I never dropped that mindset, no matter what happens. I don't want to turn this into a business. This is a hobby, and I want to do, you know, it's fun. Everyone else is so obsessed with the numbers. They have to be famous now. Everyone has to know their name by tomorrow. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Kind of gross, too. Oh, there goes all my money. Hopefully these trikes are worth it. We get like some, we need a better rating before we even allowed the viewing towers. Oh, they don't have any ground leaf. We need to go get some ground leaf down. I forgot about that. So yeah, I don't know. It's just an interesting thing to talk about every once in a while. It's just a reminder that I never started YouTube for money, and I never will be in it just for fun. I'm here because I want to do some stuff. And so you guys stop kicking the gosh darn cars. That bush is very, very important to them. What if the dinosaurs can wander off into these sections that I can't go to yet? I'd imagine they can, which would be super unfair. But not much you can do about it. But if we can't divide up all the carnivores and herbivores, it's going to be a real challenge to get that score rating up high enough to be able to keep them all here. You pretty much just have to build an herbivore-only enclosure, but even then, like, that's a terrible idea. Because that would take so long to reach the score. I might as well just create a park of nothing but Suchomimus. That's actually a great idea. Just turn this entire middle section into a Suchomimus paradise. And just spam out Suchomimus. I think that's going to be our objective, as to how to win this. Because if we can't build any more than one single cage that's all connected on a tour car route, might as well just spend it all on a carnivore with a, you know, decent, like, you know, tolerance for a large number of their own individuals. You can see I can build up there. The good news is that this seems to be designed around the pockets idea that I already use. Yeah, let's release some trikes. Yeah. I didn't change any of their skin, so. Never about a hotel, did I? Need one of those. Fit in here? Probably not. Yeah, right as I'm placing the gosh darn hotel too. It's like, oh, by the way, you might want to build these. Right under $1 million. This is gonna be a considerable undertaking. You see, the thing is, I can't say I say there's some good ideas in there, but there's a lot of like fine details that I personally would change a lot of. I think I didn't mention it yesterday, but if I was to rewrite Dominion, I would remove Beta entirely. Like, that's just step one. Beta was completely worthless. It was clearly designed. Beta was clearly only designed by a marketing board. Like, Baby Yoda, Baby Groot sold real well. We need to have our own baby, so make a baby raptor we can sell some marketable plushies of. Like, that is the entire creation process behind fucking Beta. It's so obvious. But yeah, and I think the biggest thing for me is there's one direction I really don't like that I've come to realize, like something that really bothers me about the Jurassic World movies. And that's that there's too much about control in those movies. People seem to just, like, I felt like the whole point of the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park was supposed to represent the life in what is it, Ian Malcolm's statements like life finds a way, life crashes through barriers and stuff like that. And it was, I don't know, it just, whenever I see them constantly doing like, oh, we're controlling the dinosaurs, oh, we're doing this, it just feels wrong. It feels like the dinosaurs shouldn't be able to be controlled at all, really. And it's just, like the raptors with the pen and the raptors with the freaking laser and all, it's just, I don't like the direction. I really don't. I feel like the dinosaurs need to be more wild. They need to be more uncontrollable. They need to be uncontained. They need to be the creatures. They need to be the representation of life. They crash through barriers. They you know, they just, I don't know. Like you mentioned before, you use those things from Camp Cretaceous, you know, like the drones and whatnot. But again, that's part of it too. Like this idea of control. It's everywhere when you go to the Jurassic Parks, like Jurassic World trilogy stuff, and even the outside material. But it shouldn't be that way. Oh, hello, Joe. It's just something that's bothered me endlessly about the Jurassic Park franchise as it's taken its turn. It shouldn't have so many humans so easily controlling so many dinosaurs. Dinosaurs should be more wild, more dangerous, more uncontrollable, but they're not. They're pets, practically. Some of the Jurassic World movies, they are so docile, easy to contain, easy to control, and it just feels like it loses a lot of what Jurassic Park is supposed to be about by doing that. I'm off on a long tangent here. It's been a real bother for me, and it's something I've only realized recently as I keep examining more of how I would change Dominion, and I realized yet again that it all comes down to the whole idea of controlling the dinosaurs. I just don't think it should happen in any of the movies. It should really have stopped a long time ago with the idea of controlling dinosaurs. They're not. They're supposed to be life finds a way. These dinosaurs are uncontainable. That's how it should be, but it's not. It's, oh, just throw up some hands and make a few click sounds, boom, with your little joy buzzer thing on your hand there, and they'll roll over and you can give them belly rubs. I don't know. It just really bothers me.
I'm ready.
I don't think it ever will stop bothering me.
If so, then this next objective is as good as done.
These are basically the same goal, but one gives more money. I'm gonna go for that one. Has 4 genetically modified dinosaurs. Okay. Let's modify this Parasaurolophus and we'll release it. I know, I saw it is clearly a rough, very, very rough early draft. I'm not blaming you for that. I'm just pointing out the fact that you mentioned, like, oh, you use all these different things and controlling them and doing things like that. And it's just not my cup of tea. I'd rather have the dinosaurs be more uncontrolled, unfettered. I guess that's the word. I don't know if it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. All that matters is that I don't think that it's doing justice to the dinosaurs by constantly having them be under control of someone or something. It's antithetical to what Jurassic Park is usually about. Yeah, I like the Giga. People complaining it's too much like an animal, but that's, you know, that's up my alley. That's another thing I'd really like to see more of is, you know, if you're gonna make a monster dino, give it a reason. Give it a reason. Like, the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 had no reason to be as aggressive and chase the cast as much as it did. There was no reason for it at all. If you're gonna do monstrous dino, you need to have a reason for it. That's what I was thinking about. Like, how would you make the Giga? And the Giga in Jurassic Dominion wasn't all that much of a threat. It was just a regular animal, and so it kind of lost its sort of threatening factor because it was just so normal. But then it looks so over the top and crazy. It doesn't look like a Giga at all. It looks nothing like a Giganotosaurus. So, you know, I thought about it. Why wouldn't they just make the explanation be something like Biosyn created a dinosaur specifically to sell to, like, dinosaur fight shows and whatnot? Yeah, we you know, they made the hardcore looking dinosaur. Yeah, but I don't know. It's something I just would. I liked some of the ideas presented because, to be honest with you, I had been thinking about how to rewrite Dominion, but I only really had half a story. I was attempting to find my own solutions for things. Like, how would where should I take things and whatnot? Because I am definitely going to need to make a rewrite of Dominion somewhere. It's just, Dominion is not good and it needs a lot of fixes. That movie is a train wreck. There's so much you could do to fix it. Lord knows the people who made Jurassic Dominion wouldn't know of any better ideas, but even I was like having trouble trying to find because it was such a mess. I was just like, you know, just talking to you helped me, you know, come up with some new ideas, how things should be done. So I can appreciate that. It would be fun to kind of work on things to the best. I know, just interesting things. There's a lot to Dominion that you really need to look at and go over when you're examining a potential rewrite of that disaster. Honestly, I still really like the idea of that it should have made the Giga. Yeah. I like the idea of the Giga. They really should have made the Giga, like I said, I mentioned it, oh, it was created specifically to be this hardcore dinosaur that could sell to a rich audience for dinosaur fights. I feel like they really should have gone with an explanation like that for why it looks so weird compared to the dinosaurs. Like, oh yeah, look at all these super accurate dinosaurs we have, and then there's just this just monstrous looking Giga that looks nothing like a Giga at all. It looks like some weird hybrid of different Carcharodontosaurs, and it's like, I probably should have leaned into that right there. It's actually the best idea you can have, is to lean into that idea of Biosyn creating these dinosaurs specifically to be unrealistic, or perhaps even a combination. Giga, like I said, they could have said, oh yeah, we created it using, you know,
star. A job well done.
We created using all different kinds of Giganotosaur, different Carcharodontosaur, different DNA. It's like, I'm just talking because there's I think a lot about how to fix Dominion because it bothered me so much how bad it was. All right, let's lose some paras. Good, we got 4. Oh wait, not all of them are genetically modified. In fact, not one of them has the genetic modifier I'm looking for. I don't know what to say. Dominion was just, like I said, Dominion was a mess. It was just an absolute disaster of a movie. I know a lot of people like it, but I don't. I don't like it one bit, and I think that they needed to get a person with some actual writing talent in there and just go ham with fixing that disaster of a movie. Because there is, I would begin to explain where to start to fix Dominion, but like, that's the bigger question. Where do you even begin with that train wreck? She. A lot of people like it, you know. If you might like it, if you don't have, how do I say this? I guess it's kind of mean to say it, but if you don't care about the writing quality of a movie, you'll be fine. But if you have even the smallest standard for the writing in a movie, you're probably gonna dislike it, like I did, because the writing in that movie was just so atrociously bad. Dominion was just, honestly, I believe it's the worst written Jurassic Park movie, like, of all time. It was a complete train wreck from start to finish. I tried to enjoy it at the beginning, but every minute more I spent watching Dominion, the more I disliked it. And it was not fun. I was not having a good time disliking the movie more as I watched it. Something a lot of people seem to forget as well is that I didn't want to go into the movie to hate it. I wanted to like the movie, but it was just so bad. I didn't enjoy it at all.
Thanks for getting that objective all tidied up. That's it for now. I'll let you crack on.
This is basically what you gotta do. You just gotta make a bunch of herbivores. Let's get some ground nut out here. Not to mention the fight between the fight in the movie was just really abysmal. It was like 2 seconds long, and half of it was focusing on the humans. It was pretty boring, I'm gonna be honest. In what genius's idea of Jurassic Dominion did they think, yes, you know, I want to see when a Giga and a T-Rex are fighting. I want to see their feet in the background as we focus on what the human characters are doing. Like, that was complete BS. Also, I gotta say, Brick Fix, I don't actually remember enough about it. I guess I kind of half read it, I'm gonna be honest. There was a lot, and I was trying to read it before work, so I didn't exactly get through all of it in a super in-depth read-through. So apologies there, but I don't actually remember exactly how the Giga died in your little thing you sent me. That's my bad. Let's get some medium amenities. Like I said, I wanted to read it, but at the same time, it was like 5 in the morning, and I was like throwing my pants on for work, and I was like, hey, I remember that. He sent me that last night, and I fell asleep after the stream, so I didn't actually get to read it. I tried to read through it as much as I could. We don't even have the research for the staff center. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's not good. See, apologies for that. Sorry if that disappoints you, but I don't remember it. I don't even know if I got that far. I didn't know if I had enough time. I tried to get through as much as I could, but like I said, there's only so much you can do. When you got like 20 minutes to get to work. I did like I said, that some of the ideas were real fun. That fits like right in there like a glove. Yeah, like I said, apologies. I'll try to.
Nothing gets past me, especially mistakes. Make sure you're paying attention to the details, or you'll be hearing from me. Who am I? Dr. Henry Wu.
Why are they using like 2014 Henry Wu in this 2001
I do not suffer
era
fools gladly, or for that matter, at all. Prove to me that I was correct in sharing this latest objective with you.
Alright, let's be the scientists. Let's put them to sleep. Go to sleep. Alright, we're making a bunch of money now. Let's see. Cheaper research garbage. Logistics specialist, that's not bad. Generalist, positive influence. Positive influence for a 411 of 22,000. What a jerk. Oh, 111 faster synthesis. Where's the cheaper? I need cheaper. Gosh, damn, this chair is so squeaky. I hate it. 323 generalist for 8,000. Wow, that's really good. I'm taking him. Gimme, gimme. We finally got the dinosaur acquisitions, which is nice. Alright. I can get 2-star right before I can unlock the Myosaur. What's the Para? Does Para cooperate with like any of the other ones? It likes Myosaur. That's good. So you can stick Myosaur in here as well. Unfortunately, we have to get it for 2 stars. Let's see, what are we holding back on for 2 stars? There's obviously going to be... Oh, we need more path capacity. And our drink and amenities. We need to upgrade the guest amenity part of the park. Okay. Yeah, we just need to find some time to make some research for the wider paths and the medium amenities. Those are our next goals. Thinking about it, sure. Do I think it can actually save the movie? Not at all. There's a 0% chance that the director's cut of Dominion will be able to save that movie. I don't care what scenes you add, you're not gonna get around all of the BS of that movie. You just can't. There's too much of it. It's too dense on the ground. Who knows? Maybe that's what I could do. Like, I still haven't done my Fallen Kingdom stream. I was gonna watch Fallen Kingdom. I need to do that eventually. But then, who knows? Maybe when they select the director's cut, I could do a watch along of that and make fun of the movie or something. That's the only potential use I could see for it on the channel, at least. 'Cause, like I said, there's no chance it can save Dominion. Dominion was a train wreck. And adding some more scenes into the movie only increases the amount of train wreck there is. You can't talk your way out of the retcon of Charlotte Lockwood completely destroying the continuity of the Jurassic World trilogy. Like, it takes the entirety of that storyline and smashes it to that with a friggin' sledgehammer, shattering it like glass. No amount of added scenes are gonna fix that problem. That is just there, and you have to deal with it. I do it by making fun of it, and how oblivious the people writing the movie were to not notice that huge gaping plot hole in the middle of their frickin' story. Man, I talk so much trash about Jurassic World Dominion, but I feel like it's the only thing I can do. I've never had a positive... I can't say I've had a positive emotion in relation to basically anything in Jurassic World Dominion, like, ever. The Malta scene was cool, but I could think of ways to fix that. Even the best scene in the movie, I think, which was the Malta chase scene, is still pretty underwhelming, and there's a lot you could do to make it better. And when the best scene in your movie is a movie I can still think of ways to make it better, yeah, you messed up somewhere. Just the truth. Seen the Book of Henry? No, never heard of that. When you said Book of Henry, my mind went to Henry Wu. It probably has nothing to do with it. And I don't think it's entirely on Colin's shoulders. I think it is partially. I'm not gonna pretend like he's innocent. That dude has the reins over the franchise. Things are going south. He should be the one to wrangle it in. If he ain't pulling it in, then he's doing something wrong too. But I'm just saying, I don't think it's entirely his fault. I mean, there is more than one writer on the Jurassic World movies, so put down to a cooperative failure.
I'll make this short and semi-sweet. Your work is essential to our mission, and so far, you appear to be successfully meeting your goals. It has been noted.
Oh, there we go. I don't know. There was just, like I said, there was so much you can say about Dominion, and none of it is good. But I don't think it's entirely right to blame just one person for the failures. I truly believe that it was pretty much everyone involved. You know, producers, writers, the director himself. There are a lot of people who have a say over how a movie ends up, and I'm putting the blame on every last one of them for how bad Dominion ended up. There we go. That should increase our amenity coverage, right? Guess 100, 100, 100, 100. How are we doing? 100. Yep, we're doing fine. All we need to do is increase that appeal rating. We're sitting comfortably. We just need to get more dinosaurs in the park. No carnivores yet. I think that's a bad idea. Get some more paras in here. I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, that's fine. Sign some scientists. Yeah, all by himself. Nice. I don't think so. Think about it this way, Brick Trick. The only two movies that Spielberg directed are the best in the franchise. Jurassic Park and The Lost Orders were the movies that Spielberg himself directed, and they're the only ones that I could say are, without a shadow of a doubt, good. Jurassic Park 3 was not directed by Steven Spielberg, and it was terrible. Jurassic World was not directed by Steven Spielberg, and it was okay. Fallen Kingdom was not directed by Steven Spielberg, and it was okay. Dominion was not directed by Steven Spielberg, and it was a goddamn mess. He's the only consistent thing between the good movies, or at least one of the easiest things to spot, is that Steven Spielberg is in the director's chair for the good Jurassic Parks. So it's clearly not him. He knew what he was doing. He's not a perfect man. He hasn't made good movies every time, but at least when it comes to Jurassic Park, he's done a great job every time he's been in charge.
No one believed in my research at first. Until we had viable embryos and living dinosaurs. Then, suddenly, everyone is looking to turn a profit off the science. My science. So you can understand why I share information so cautiously. Like this latest objective. I'd hate to find out my trust in you is misplaced.
Let's go! Instant mission completion. Interesting question. I really should look into who was on the writing, production, like who were the producers, who were the writers of these Jurassic World trilogy movies, and figure out what the commonality between them is. And so maybe there's like a producer there was who's also like incredibly dumb. It's a possibility. Nice.
The dinosaurs are my primary concern. They are the future engineered from the past. You are helping to make that happen. Remember that.
How is this tolerance? Their social tolerance? The cohabitation's at 27%. Yeah, I knew the trike's gonna be a little bit of a problem. Okay. All dinosaurs are like right over here. I want to produce like a spot on the other side, but I don't think there's enough dinosaurs in the area to actually make it worthwhile. I guess that's what I'm looking for. Like, word. What I should do is put down one of these big old thingies somewhere that fits. I need to be able to start excavating my own fossils so I can start creating new dinos. I know, I'm pretty sure Colin was one of them, but it's like I'm wondering who the other people were, because there's always more than one writer for these movies. You don't write like $1 billion franchise by yourself. That's just not how Hollywood operates. It'd be interesting to see what the other writing credits are for the writer, actually. See what other movies they made. See if it's a consistent pattern or if it's just like one major screw up. Let's take a look. What do we got on the map? Pachyrhinosaurus, Troodon, Parasaurolophus, Struthiomimus. There's Troodon, but that's not very useful. Coelophysis. Compsognathus. Proceratosaurus, Velociraptor, Parasaurolophus. There really isn't much to work with here, is there? There's a Troodon up north, isn't it? Yeah. A Hat Rider, Pacific Rim Uprising. I heard that wasn't very good. I never even watched it. Pacific Rim Uprising. Yeah, I'm curious. Are the Coelophysis capable of cohabitating with other creatures? I think I've heard that the Coelophysis are okay. Like, they can go with herbivores. Maybe I should just get a compy, though. Hello. Compies are... Let's see. Compies 440, 570. Silo Vice is cheaper. I think I'm gonna go for Silo. They're worth the same amount as a Compy, but they're also cheaper to dig up. Trying to like efficiently plan this out. Yeah, like I said, I heard that Pacific Rim Uprising wasn't very good. That's why I never saw it. I felt like I didn't really need to see it. You can give me them Lost World skins. Yeah. Technically Jurassic Park 3, but we don't acknowledge them. We acknowledge the better Isla Sorna movie. I wish you could change the tour cars though. I want them to be like safari cars. Alright. So now I'm gonna try to produce some Coelophysis and to put them in with the creatures. I don't know, they might attack the Struthiomimus. This might be worth putting down some more of those, just in case. Yeah. Get some more Struthiomimus out here. Ooh. Hello, Dino Ned. Let's just keep releasing more of these. The Safari Zone grows. I should probably put some like food and stuffs like over near the areas where I want the dinosaurs to start roaming some more. Could also build a fence around this area to try to make it a little more ready for showtime. There we go. Section off that part of the map. Let's erase some of this water. Yeah, nice. Bunch of sellables. I don't know. Just thinking about Dominion only makes me upset. That movie, there was so much potential. Every last ounce of it was wasted. It's kind of impressive, really. Like, wasting every ounce of a movie's potential like that. Boom. So I'm gonna put some ground leaf over here, put some ground fiber, try to lure the dinosaurs into a new area. Sometimes we'll have something to eat. The herbivores have something to eat whenever they go over there. And we could start like expanding the tour car route to include a new stop right over here. And make a little section. Just some like viewing towers and stuff. Like this. we go. You just grab the tour car path and loop it around through here, down here. There we go. There you go. Some of the trees that look nice over here. I'm gonna replace them. There we go. Okay. Connect it all up. Like this. Take the little nub at the top, and boom, there it is. The new section of the park. These restrooms. No kidding, it deserved a better ending. The ending they got was not even really an ending. They piddled about for the entire movie, and then suddenly they're just like, I guess the world's fine now. Even though they did nothing to solve the problem that the movie says was a problem. They're just like, it'll probably sort itself out, who
I just wanted
cares?
to say how much I value all of your contributions.
It's just like, what?
What you are doing for the dinosaurs is
Really?
nothing short of
Dinosaurs and man might be
spectacular.
able to coexist. That is like the
Also, we have
exact
another objective,
opposite
But
of
don't let
what
my previous
every
words
single one of
influence
these
your
movies
decision
has
in
said.
any way. Well,
Every
okay,
last
maybe a little.
one of them. Not like 99%, every one of them except for you has been like, dinosaurs are incredibly dangerous and inherently incompatible with man. And then Dominion comes up, man, maybe it'll be fine. And I just, that ending made me shake my head, like literally right there, and like pinch my nose and like rub my eyes. And I was just like, what the hell were they thinking? And that's how I know that they didn't know what they were doing. They wrote an ending that like directly contradicts the entire franchise's thesis, and didn't even seem to care. Jurassic Park, the original, that's the best one. If you want an interesting question is when it comes to sequel, everyone has a different favorite sequel, and I like the actual good one, The Lost World, because regardless of what anybody says, the rest of the sequels are not anywhere near as good as Jurassic Park. The Lost World. That is still is the best sequel, and I think I'm pretty sure it always will be the best Jurassic Park sequel. Like, I don't think anything's ever gonna surpass it. It's the only one of the movies with any actual like writing quality above like Toilet, which is the only quality you get when you watch the newer movies. You just get pure like just use toilet paper equivalent of scripts and writing. Then you get like the Lost World and Jurassic Park over there with some actual decent writing, and it's like, yeah, man, wish we still had this around. Yeah, like it should. It was an amazing movie. And then the Lost World came out and gave us a 1-2 punch, but people didn't seem to like the Lost World because they're dumb, I guess. I don't know. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The opinion towards the Lost World has been changing, like, a lot. And I don't see, like, oh wow, they already had, like, a capture team. I guess, I didn't need mine over here. I guess I got 2 of them now. That's cool. But, yeah. I don't know. Dominion, or not Dominion, a lot, I don't know. Jurassic Park was awesome. The Lost World was amazing, and everybody didn't seem to like it back then. But nowadays, a lot more people seem to be open to the idea that The Lost World is a good movie. It's probably a lot easier now that we have like all these really awful ones just like kicking around. But regardless of the reason, specifically. It's just nice to know the Lost World's getting the respect it deserves. Like the only, I think I've said this before, but the only ammunition people who don't like the movie have is that one scene where Kelly kicks the raptor out the window. Like if you look at any scene that talks about Lost World in a negative light, every last one of them like just uses that one scene. Like that's it, because that's the only ammo they have. If you look in any other direction, any other part of that movie, everything else is fantastic. It's like one scene would start losing their minds. They let like 5 seconds of the film ruin their entire enjoyment of like a 2-hour-long feature film. I love The Lost World. Lost World is amazing. It only looks better and better with time. It seems like a pretty chill challenge, I'm gonna be honest. It might take a while, but it's not gonna be difficult. At least I haven't seen the like ridiculous 2 million something requirement they're gonna have in the future for the end goal, but we'll see what happens. There we go. Quest complete.
I think of this place, the park. It's about dreams. More than dinosaurs, actually. A vision of what is possible. And you are part of that.
No, I think the Indominus Rex is one of the worst. The Indominus Rex was like the Spinosaurus, but worse in that it was like a Merrysuosaurus that just survived the impossible odds with plot armor and was just the coolest dinosaur ever. Yeah, freaking Killer said it right. The Indoraptor was way better than the Indominus. They handled the Indoraptor way better. The Indominus Rex was just an immortal, unkillable monster until it wasn't, until the plot armor fell off and it got eaten by a Mosasaurus. The second the Indominus Rex tanked the club tail of a freaking Ankylosaurus to the throat and just like shook it off like it was nothing, I just went, yep, that's what we're doing. I guess that's what we're doing today. Like it was just like instantly, my opinion just tanked instantly of that creature, just down to 0. Because I saw exactly what they were doing. I could see through their bullshit. they were just, yeah, no. It didn't make any sense. It was just a super Invincisaurus that couldn't be killed by anything until the plot armor was taken off. The Indoraptor was way more realistic. It didn't survive impossible odds. It just did some cool stuff and was a pretty cool antagonist dinosaur. I appreciated it a lot more. Same with Spinosaurus. Like Spinosaurus, I dislike Spinosaurus and the Indominus Rex for the same reasons. Because they were created under this weird idea that they need to make a cool dinosaur, but instead of just letting it be a cool dinosaur, they decided, nah, we have to hardcore it up a notch. Let's just have it survive physically impossible odds. Like this creature would not be able to survive what's happening right now, but it looks cool, so let's just go with it. Now this one guy at the end, he is super expensive, 30,000, but his genetics rating for look, it's like he's got a thing of like 6. What is hers? 4. Incubation takes like. I'm gonna buy the super expensive dude because he'll be a better long-term investment. Come here. There we go. This faster treatment guy is gonna be the kind of worthless one. I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna get rid of him because I don't want. He's kind of taking up useless space. I don't know. I like the Indoraptor. Also, the fact that the Indoraptor's powers were shown instead of just told to us is also kind of pretty neat. I would thought that was a nice touch. The Indominus Rex, they just kept verbally explaining its powers, but the Indoraptor, they just showed them to you, so you could figure them out for yourself. It was pretty nice. You know, Spinosaurus and Indominus just were invincible. They were just made super invincible sauruses, and the movie said that they weren't invincible anymore, and then they died. So, or like the Indominus, I guess that happened. Spinosaurus didn't even die. He just ran away and disappeared from the movie because someone lit a match next to him. which is pretty disappointing as far as dinosaur defeats go. Like, I think people forget about that. Like, the Spinosaurus, Jurassic Park 3 just kind of disappeared. Never came back. There was no closure for it. At least the Giga got its big ending fight. The Spinosaurus didn't even get that. It is kind of funny, though. Where's faster treatment, dude? Yeah, this guy, he's saying 15,000 and he's kind of worthless. I'm gonna get rid of him. Get out of here. I don't want you costing me money. I'm gonna just try to max out the DNA of all of the herbivores because I feel like I want to get them at a higher percentage chance of being completed. Yeah, no, I mean, heck, they did it in this game. They did that ending as Spinosaurus killed by a bunch of raptors. Which I guess if you got enough of them, sure, but just it does seem a bit ridiculous. So yeah, I'm gonna go for some 100% fossil completions for these. I'm gonna take my time and have a little fun with this one.
Take a look at this objective and let me know if you're up for the challenge.
I want to increase Pachyrhinosaurus genome to 50%. Yeah, I know. I know you're talking about the Spino. What else could you be talking about? But yeah. I find it kind of funny. This is the Jurassic Park 3 challenge mode, and yet you can't use the Spinosaurus. Like, you can use the Suco, but they just use the same layout as they did in Isla Nublar, which is kind of disappointing. I feel like we should have gotten some new dinos for this one. You know? Start with Spinosaurus, maybe. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna lose the fossils. Screw you. Give me my fossils, jerk. Ooh, platinum. Very valuable. Yeah, send cheaper incubation and he'll take care of that. Oh, we go take up that Pachyrhinosaurus. Oh, wait, we can't. We need 10. You need 10 logistics points to get Pachyrhino. What the hell? Oh my god, it's a level 1, right? No, he's level 2. Level 2, level 1, level 1. I guess I could go get the basic research unlock and boost them up. Let's go in there. Let's get the logistics level up thing. So I get the Pachyrhinosaurus and finish that quest. I can say one thing, I'm glad they fixed the ceratopsids because that means I don't have to worry so much about them killing each other in this run. This really does seem like it's gonna. I don't know. I'm trying to think about how to handle like all this nonsense right now. Increase the logistics rating. If we have higher logistics, we can do more research anyways in the future. So it is kind of worth it. All right. Now we should be able to go up. Yeah. Takes 7 minutes. Dr. Wu, this better be worth it. Got to assign these guys out here. Ah, Troodon fossil. That's not worth it at all. Oh god, yes, avian pox. That's the worst thing you could get on this map because you can't even build cages to contain these things. Not really, anyways. Guess I could just stick him over here. Yeah, like over here or something.
En route to pick up the asset.
Yeah, we're gonna need a power station out here, that's for sure. It's always so interesting to me whenever I think about how much I always talk about how much I love Jurassic Park, but then I think about it and it's like
Asset transportation
I
in
only really like
progress.
2 of the movies, which is the first 2 that were ever made. But
Delivery
ever since then,
complete.
all of their films have been nothing but complete disasters. Maybe not complete disasters. Some of them were okay, some of them were just terrible. And I don't know. I guess it's just something interesting to think about. It's like I like dinosaurs. I like some of the stories they present, but it's just many of them fail in execution. Avian pox medication, good. And I go capture it and put it back inside. The guys will deal with it automatically.
Picking up asset.
Go, delete this fence. There. At least now we have avian pox. Yeah, dinosaurs are cool. It's a shame not enough like movies use dinosaurs. I do like to watch like really bad like dinosaur movies a lot of the times. There's some real freaking winners out there.
Asset
I remember I
delivered.
recently scouted a few of them because I knew they're going to be coming out with a lot of these cheap knockoff movies that would, you know, like try to ape off of the success of or the buzz around Dominion. I remember I found this one. It's called like Jurassic Island, and I can only watch like the first like 5 minutes. As soon as the dinosaur came out, it was so bad because like the dinosaur was animated in such a way that it was clearly like they just mocapped a person, but this person couldn't even be bothered to like walk like a dinosaur. They were walking like a normal person with their feet, like with their heels planted on the ground. So the way the dinosaur walked, looked like his feet were broken. His joints were like all whacking out of shape because he didn't walk like he didn't even try to walk like a dinosaur. He walked like a person, and then just put a dinosaur on top of his animation thing, whatever they capturing like the image of it. It's just, it was just so stupid looking. It was funny, but I just couldn't after that. I just saw that wonky looking dinosaur, and I was just like, oh my god, it looks so bad. It was hilarious. I'll give them points. It was very funny, although I don't think they intended it to be funny. It looks so like awkward, stumbling around. Just if the parents are up as possible. Go get that for me. I remember I saw, what was it? It's like, I think the channel name's Dino Diego, something like that. Something like that. But he posted an image of a knockoff movie called Jurassic Domination, and I'm looking for that because I really want to see that. Because that's like, every famous movie has like the ripoff. They have like one ripoff that like very clearly had one objective, and that was to rip it off and put it on a Walmart dollar bin thing and just get old people and confused kids to ask their mom to buy it because they think it's the real movie. But I just saw it's called like Jurassic Domination, and the box art, it already looked terrible. The box art looked terrible, and it was pretty, it just made me really want to watch it. Because I had to see it. I had to see what nightmare, like, horror situation exists in that movie. Did I get the thing to, like, increase the, capacity? Yes, I did. I should probably attach that real quick. There we go. Nice. Yeah, there's some real winners out there for like bad dinosaur movies. That'd be really fun to do on this channel. Just watch some bad dinosaur movies. Some real cheap knockoffs and stuff. At least I feel like it'd be fun. 'Cause I always have fun watching bad dinosaur movies. You know, one second, let me look at something. I know it's not gonna be street, but which is worth more, the para or the Triceratops? Probably the Triceratops, right? Yeah, we should make a bunch of Triceratops to get 2 stars. Let's get this Pachyrhinosaurus quest completed and take on another quest. Boom. Nice. Let's get him to talk to me, and then I'm gonna get another quest. I'm not gonna use Pachy, I don't think. I don't really have a reason to use Pachyrhinosaurus.
By my reckoning, that's another objective down. Keep it up.
Alright. Let's go into the missions and let's get another contract. Increase the size of the largest parent population, so we just have to make more Parasaurolophus.
The park is doing so well, I think we can expand. More dinosaurs should do the trick.
Yeah, let's just create some more paras. I'm just gonna put this up to get, yeah, there we go. I guess I could always get like extra genes in there. Doesn't hurt to have some extra genes. Let's see, sell that. There wasn't nearly enough stuff here to make an extraction. Alright, let's just get 2 more paras in here. There's 5 to choose from. A docile and long-lived and a long-lived. Let's just go with them. Alright, let's send a disgruntled lady off. Get some more dinos in there, complete a quest, spawn some more trikes, get up to 2 stars, and then we'll plan out the rest from there. The rest of the plan is probably going to be spawning carnivores, but, you know. Once you get Suchomimus, I think that's going to be it. Because I can't really see another reason to do anything with Suchomimus. Any cheaper synthesis yet? See, that's kind of the annoying part about this game, is you have to kind of roll the dice and hope for the best, because you need the cheaper incubation, cheaper synthesis guys. On reflection, it might actually be the Struthies that had the biggest number of... We'll find out if it is, or if it isn't. Oh look, we got a Dominion Para skin. Yeah, I think it was the Struthies. I should have realized that. If Struthies are cheap, yeah, they're 1. They cost you 1. Let's give them that long-lived. We can't because they're so bad. Whatever. Just use her. She can do it. 2 more Struthies. There we go. That should do it.
The latest news
Money,
looks
money,
very
money,
good,
money.
and I think we owe at least some of that to you.
Right, the next step should be to get some more trike fossils so we can max out Triceratops. So that we can clone some 100% chance Triceratops, 100% DNA Triceratops. What? How? What? How did you get in here? The fences are still in place. Okay. The heck? Teleporting Parasaurolophus. I guess they haven't fixed that yet. And it's can still teleport inside of cages and out of cages. And with Herrerasaurus had a big problem with that, and I was playing for a while.
Asset being transported. Asset transportation complete.
Comes to my attention that the date should have reset. Let's check. Faster research, positive faster research. Nah, nobody good. Give me another quest. Increase number of dinosaurs in the park.
The park is doing
Need
so
10
well.
more
I think
dinosaurs.
we can expand. More dinosaurs should do the trick.
There we go. The other places we should go and dig up fossils, probably for like Struthy, right? Yeah, Struthy's like super cheap. And like, takes no time at all, probably. Yeah, in like a minute. They're not losing less money. Why is this one not getting any boost? Down. This place isn't very good yet. We need a lot more guests over here to make that worth it. Actually, if I just yeah, no. I was gonna say, like, does that actually help? Probably gonna be my fastest run, I'm gonna be honest. Finish that off, get that in. I don't even care about it not really being a full run yet. Okay, now we just have to work on getting trikes out until we reach 2 stars. Honestly, this challenge is kind of simple. I wonder if they're gonna spice it up in any way. Because I can already see what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna spam out, freaking, what am I thinking of? What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, Suchomamus. There we go. Only 2 survived. That's really annoying. put her on rest. Go. What are her stats? How are they looking? The paths are not overcrowded. We could use it a little bit more. Let's add a hotel down here. Okay. Okay. So now we just get to sit back and wait for numbers to climb. I just realized it said that the I forgot about that fact that I don't really need it, but I want to test. They said that the photos should give a lot more money in this one than other like places. I can't tell if that's a lot of money. I make ridiculous amounts of moolah anyways. Alright, that was totally worth it. Now they're gonna be pretty much done at the exact same time. What are you talking about? There's 100, 100, 100, 199. And the paths aren't even crowded either. What are you talking about, game? I might have to swap it out because I just think that quest would take too long.
Wanting what's best for the dinosaurs and what's best for me should not be mutually exclusive. For instance, this recently added objective can be good for us all. My research is ongoing. Regardless of what has been discovered, there is always more to learn. There's an asset here for you to incubate and release. We are on schedule. Let's keep it that way.
Whatever, I'm making Dosh. Still only 2. What's an upgrade that, like, increases the survival chance? It's here. We have to research this. We're at 1.9 stars. We're almost there. How are our power stations doing? We still have like 58 power to use. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, can I just do that while they're working on that? I need to get that hatchery a better chance at creating dinosaurs. It's kind of terrible now. Right now, it's just awful. There, now they should have better survival chances in the future. Future-proofing my operations. Jurassic Predator. I've heard about that one. That one's apparently really bad. Jurassic Galaxy. I think I saw a review of that somewhere. But that's the thing, is like I actually haven't seen a lot of them. It would be really fun to watch them all the way through, just to laugh at how bad they are. Feels like we are so close. Everything's at 100, but just too low on appeal. I mean, look at us. Just got a few more trikes. Oh. Never mind, we're good.
You're doing a lovely job. Keep it up.
Okay. Let's see what new research we got in the dinosaur category. We unlock Chasmosaurus and Styracosaurus, research Chunkingosaurus, Huangosaurus. We got that Maiasaura, Carnotaurus, Majungasaurus, and Dryosaurus. Let's release a few more trikes and then we'll get some Maiasaur in there. Go away. Release them all. No. Truck, go kill that dinosaur. So we got a little more tour area, and like I thought, you can't build a fence between the areas, so I don't know how you're supposed to put carnivores in here unless you just want them to eat all your herbivores. So if you want to release carnivores, you better be dedicated to only carnivores. As a logistics specialist, faster extraction, fast, cheaper research. Still no cheaper synthesis. Gosh darn it, we need those cheaper synthesis, man. They're so good. You don't stand a dang chance without them. We need to clone as many super expensive dinosaurs as possible. Oh, there's storms. I forgot about that. Oh, my favorite. Crap. I'm going to put the rangers down there. Come over here. Someone's at base. Good. Now go fix that fence gate, please. Oh my goodness. still a fence broken back here. Okay, storm over. We can get back to normal. As normal as this place gets. Have we unlocked the big amenities yet? No. We have to get 2.5 stars. Like, yeah, I did do the staff research. I was like, did I forget to add that on? I could build a staff center though, which could allow me to attach another piece to increase their speed even further. There we go. There we go. Now they should rest a little faster. Are you are you kidding me? Oh no, light rain. Here's a major injury. I guess they had to put him in somewhere. They couldn't just let you get away with never seeing dinosaurs injured. They had to go make a... Oh look, some wind. Ah, my arm broke! It's like we're playing Ark or something. It's so stupid. Why is this a thing? Oh my god. Who needs logic? Logic is for nerds.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Let's take a look. You need 2.5. To get that, you need 6 scientists employed. That's gonna take a while. Let's just go into the world map and take a look what we can do. Where is Isla Sorna? There it is, Egg Mountain. That's it, right? Yeah, let's just focus in on the Isla Sorna. No, Jurassic City is not good. We watched Jurassic City. Jurassic City is laughable.
Asset has been transported.
No, I've seen Jurassic City. Like I said, that one's not good at all. I mean, it's funny. It's funny because it's so bad, but unless you're looking for that, you're not gonna get much out of it. The Jurassic games, nah, that's alright. Jurassic games is alright.
Asset collection request received.
Great, this one not only has a concussion, but has an infected wound too. It's not like it's really, really bad. It's just, I guess on like a term of like bad to good, it's just kind of mediocre bad. It's just kind of like, I think probably one of the biggest problems is that they call Monolophosaurus a Velociraptor and Giganotosaurus a T-Rex. Like, it's pretty clear. I thought that was funny. It's like, oh, well, we don't want to use generic dinosaurs in our movie. I mean, we may have written the script so that they call them raptors and T-Rex, but let's use a Monolophosaurus and a
Asset
Giga.
transported.
No one's gonna notice. It is pretty bad, though. I don't know. I don't know how to explain. I just don't want to get your hopes up thinking that it's like it's a really bad movie. It's just, it's competently structured, but very poorly made.
Commencing asset transit.
Let's get this done. Let's get this para healed. I normally don't heal dinosaurs, but honestly, I want them alive long enough so I can get the Suchomimus so I can start spamming them out. They can eat all the herbivores as far as I care.
Transportation complete.
We're only looking to hit that score limit that they want me to hit. There we go.
Asset requiring collection.
Okay, so now we should go to our fossils and see the Maiasaur. Okay, we send them back out to go search for more Maiasaur parts. And while they do that, we get a team over here to do this. There we go. Efficiency. The name of the game. I like how they healed the dinosaur's injury but didn't heal the sickness even though we had the treatment. I know it kind of come up halfway through, but I feel like they could have just jammed the needle in him while he was sitting in the, the healing bay.
Asset has been delivered.
There we go. Alrighty then. Lack of space? No, they're not. The path capacity is perfect. I guess I could just increase it in size to see if it helps in some way, but everything else seems perfectly fine. To me, I just hear complainers. Okay. Let's hope that this helps in some way. I'm just tired of them popping a message just saying my guests are unhappy when they're perfectly fine. Ooh, gold. That sells for a lot. I get to do one more trip before we can max out Maiasaur's DNA. There we go. Back here. Good. We're making good progress. Yeah, this game is real relaxing most of the times. I say most of the time because it's not always, but it is a lot of fun to play. I mean, if it wasn't, I wouldn't be playing it, so. Yeah. Path capacity is doing just fine. All of our stats are fine. There's like 99% shelter coverage, but that's probably not that important. Soon we're gonna get to the point where we need the large amenities, which will be pretty nice. It's a good problem to have when you need the large amenities. It's not much of a problem. It's just a good sign of park growth and success. All right, get the last bit of Myosaur fossil dug up. Boom. Check the tab. Bring that up to 100. Alright, now I don't want to keep everyone at a level like that, so... The speed up button, hopefully I can put enough Myosaur in here that it, The cohabitation is really straining at the limits, but I feel like I could push it into the red a little bit. And then after that I can see, how are you guys doing on cohabitation? They're perfectly fine because they probably like trikes. Oh, they're okay with trikes. And Struthi, how are you doing? You're okay with trikes. How are you in the... Yeah, both of them are fine. I can fit a lot more trikes in here before they get upset. Imagine being in one of those tiny cars and just seeing this giant elephant-sized horned animal just running straight past your car. It'd be terrifying. Very exciting, but terrifying at the same time. Yeah, I think I should change out this contract. It's also not proving to be very easy to do. Let's just give it the long-lived gene 100%. Yeah, it's a good plan. Need to assign some scientists.
Understand what we are up against. The world wants to exploit us or shut us down. These are the extremes we face.
Whoa, that's a
why
terrible
we stay
quest. I'm not
focused on
incubating
the
any
job at hand.
velociraptors.
Add this new objective to the list.
Terrible idea. Why would I ever do that?
My research is ongoing. Regardless of what has been discovered, there is always more to learn. There's an asset here for you to incubate and release.
No,
We
there
are on
ain't.
schedule. Let's keep it that way.
They'll put those ones on rest that aren't working. Boom. Efficiency. Now I'll check the scientist board too. Okay, we haven't had a cheaper incubation. Let's buy him. Still no cheaper synthesis though. I think I could use a welfare specialist. I'm just not sure if we really need one. Happy we got 2 cheaper incubations. Incubation is usually the most expensive thing on any park, like build, because the dinosaurs all you can synthesize a lot of them for a single purchase, but each dinosaur is gonna be like twice the cost of synthesis, and that's just for one. You got multiple of them. Stacking, cheaper incubations is a really good. It's a really good idea. Fossils. Let's check the research tab. It's interesting. I'm kind of curious about what these upgrades do, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little research to get them. I don't really tend to check out these upgrades too much because I don't really have any money or time, but I'm kind of chilling right now with my all herbivore variety hour park here. This feels like one I should have started on Jurassic difficulty, but I don't think I would have had the time to do that today, so it's probably best. Tomorrow though, tomorrow's my last day of work before I got like 3 days off. So I'll have a good time. I'll have a good time to do good runs of this game. a red one. That looks nice. I remember Myosaur's the most boring looking dinosaur in the original Jurassic Revolution. It's just a nice vibrant skin on it. It just feels good. I never used Myosaur. Look at that. That's nice looking. Oh, the trikes. They're still happy? They're still okay? Just barely. These guys want ground fiber and ground nut. Good news, they're both here in spades due to your two friends. What are these guys worth? 72, that's not bad. Now give me some really interesting unlocks. I said to go to the control center, which should be like that weird, yeah, this one. Food efficiency, upgraded systems, decrease task time globally with 20%. Increase the size of arrest meter globally by 1. That's really good, actually. I don't know, I used to get improved administration. That seems good. I'm gonna grab that since I don't mind resting them. I'd like things to go a little faster though. Now they can get to 2.5. Not quite yet. So let's get some more trikes. Good news, we got another cheaper incubation that can help cover the tasks of the one that's disgruntled. You get a 2.5 stars. That's for things like, it's like halfway through it, and that's where things really start unlocking. Just unleash all of them, except for we can't because we don't have enough things. Seriously, stop talking about overcrowding. There is no overcrowding. Look. Okay, there's an absolutely tiny bit of overcrowding, but it's not worth getting worked up about. Okay, now cheaper incubation generalist. This is super cheap now. Okay, now we get to kick back and relax a little bit while we wait for those tracks to spawn. How much money are we making right now? Not much. Yeah. Once you get that Suchomimus, I'm just going to spam those out until we win because there is no better way to win. Because say spam it, I'm still going to probably spread them out so that I can get good coverage for my my viewing towers and my shops and whatnot. Who knows, maybe they can cohabitate with some of these herbivores just because they only really eat fish. Probably not, they'll still probably kill like everything here, but meh, can cost you business. Look at all those Triceratops. Whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna have to place that contract.
Quick update. Another objective is available.
Disease-free. Yeah, I can do that. That's easy. Easy enough, at
Disease-free
least.
dinosaurs is our goal. Not some, but all. Difficult, but not impossible, as you'll soon prove.
We just released 5 new Triceratops. That is a 500 score point bonus, and our stars value doesn't even fluctuate one bit. There we go. Let's do it. So we got Gallimimus, Suchomimus, yes. This is it. This is where the fun begins. Oh, yes, large amenities. I almost forgot. So we're using that immediately. Soon the Suchomimus will reign over this land. Their star value pushing me up further and further. Yeah, these shops are at their limit right now. Oh, I can't wait to get my hands on Suchomimus again. It's so broken, it's so overpowered, and it's so awesome. It's like T-Rex, but significantly cheaper and takes less time to make. Advanced amenities. Before I continue building this park, let's start building these new amenities. Food. Shopping. Ah, gosh darn it, it's obstructed by the freaking thing.
Your work on that last objective was spot on. Truly inspiring.
It's unfortunate it has to be crammed to a corner of the park that one viewing vent's not going to really get much coverage. Alright, let's do it. $40,000. Heck yeah. Money, money, money. There we go. Money. License to print money. Small red areas over there, but that's fine. And now it's time to win. You've been farting around with all these other pointless distractions for long enough. Whoa. You know, I realize I should probably get better fences. Like, what is the trike security rating? 4. This fence is a 2. It's gonna instantly destroy that thing. So if, you know, if like some of them get mad because they're stuck in with a carnivore, you know what I mean? Cheaper synthesis. I must have to look. Anybody else? No. Okay. There are a lot of scientists costing me a lot of money. 127.
This is a task I absolutely know you can finish. That's why I'm sharing it with you.
I went to the job security for now.
Right. It can be hard to hang on to staff
There
when
is no
dinosaurs are the
Indominus
job.
Rex. This mode
A
has
risk we
very
take to be on the
small
cutting
number of
edge.
dinosaurs to pick
But we
from.
can't have our workforce walking out, or running out either.
Alright, so let's just keep going. We're gonna get that Suquamis to 100%. Ah. Just relax. What does it look like in here? Pretty rad. Oh, great. What do you want now, Storm? Stop being annoying. Yeah, Storm's coming in. I don't know who that is, Gabe. I'm looking at chat, but there's not much to say. Just kind of chilling. Building a nice dinosaur resort over here. Yeah, I don't really care much about the glowing paras. It's not going to do me much. It doesn't change the score. They're too low in score value. Suchomimus is going to be worth a lot more. Like, Para's worth 60 points. Pathetic. Does it say how much the Suchos are worth? You can filter by, total appeal. Yes, 600. Compared to Suchomimus is 10 times as valuable. You need our contest. A little more Sucho. A little more Sucho. And we just need to clone a whole bunch of them. Okay. That should be that. Get that to 100%. Put the rest of everyone on break. I know what I'm doing. I got it under control. I need to worry about a storm. We might get that positive influence, but he's kind of expensive. Yeah, I'll just stick with what I have. And there we go. Suko's ready for action. Let's get some research done to no, not that, this one. No, they're not. Not a single dinosaur is gonna break out. They're all herbivores, passively existing. Drought tolerance.
On this mission, you did a proper job, and we all noticed.
And a wolf. There we go. I think I'm gonna have to do is that. Then we'll focus on, of course, getting those randomized skins. But to make things exciting compared to last time. They're fine. They've been fine for a long time. All of them are content. So yes, they are comfortable. There's that. Group adaptations. Actually, there's one more thing I need before I close up, before I start really making some Sukos, which is the bird. Did I use some random people? Yeah. Let's get some random people in there. Woo! Get them that confined space adaptation so that they'll be happier in a tinier exhibit, which like if it squeezed more of them into this small area. It's actually not much of a small area, it's actually fairly large. But still. And all we need is that small space, humble adaptation. Now I can start cloning some Sukos for 13 points. There we go. That global task time thing, bringing in all the times on this just for having the upgrade. Like, that's gonna be a really good power to have. Oh, I could have gotten this. Give me that. I would upgrade my guys even more. Make things go quicker. We got 3 Sukos from this. I don't know if I'll create an Indominus. They're kind of icky. They tend to be really irritated, and they tend to have like really specific cage requirements. It tends to be a rat, be a drag to keep around. Let's get that generalist up a little bit. Increase the time. Where's that guy with the 3? You. Train you up to 5. There we go. Boom. 3.5 minutes. Still, with this cheaper incubation, bringing it down by 50%, this is $2 million. Man, you really, really need a lot of these cheaper incubation. Let's look and see if I can get a 3rd one. The Indoraptor is even worse. Holy moly, Indoraptor is like the most expensive carnivore in this game, and he definitely ain't worth it. Moses is worth more points. Quetzalcoatl is worth more points. I mean, I've probably done those things. Probably put them in that one where I did like the big old arena fight or whatever, but... I realized, like, I'm trying to like think of ways to get these creatures to not attack each other. I think the easiest way to do that would just be... I mean, first of all, I should probably spawn them over here. From now on, I should use that hatchery and spawn them over here. These hybrids, they're just not worth it. Ironically. The devs of this game made the Indoraptor and Indominus like some of the worst carnivores just for their pure statistics. Ain't worth the money you put into them. Let's build another power station out here. Expensive, but it will help in the long run. I don't have to transport power too far. For now, let's set this right here. Then we get the tour cars. We get them into this area as well. We need them to connect this place. We'll loop them all the way around. They can get a good view of the place. What'll be our Suchomimus enclosure, essentially. Yeah, this is a park that I set up with more herbivores because I'm working towards getting nothing but Suchomimus. You know, if the road doesn't, tracks don't break like they did before. I did that one time where like all the tracks and then like placed in that certain area wouldn't work properly. That was not fun to deal with. Here we go. And now we can transfer all of our stuff down here. Advanced equipment. And we can start spawning the Sukos directly into this enclosure over here, in which all of their stuff should be in the center, where so they won't have to worry too much about wandering into the herbivore enclosure.
Heading to collect the asset.
Of course, they're gonna have to research the fish feeder.
Every time something goes wrong and one of our guests or dinosaurs is hurt, or worse, I'm absolutely gutted. Knowing as much as we can helps mitigate these moments. That's why this next objective is so important. It adds to our knowledge base.
For sure these guys need lots of sand, so let's just start early.
Disease-free dinosaurs is our goal. Not some, but all. Difficult, but not impossible, as you'll soon prove.
Transit has commenced.
Can I get that Piscivorous feeder, please? Just get everybody in on this. I need this as fast as possible. We need a paleomedical facility out here. We're going to need an operations building. This is going to be a dangerous part of the park. We need everything prepared. Actually, I'll put this over here because I want to put the shops over there eventually.
Assets in the air.
Perfect gate spot. Put another ranger station right down here. That's not going to work behind. We're just going to have to put it out here.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Messed it up a little bit. There we go.
Asset transportation underway. Delivery has been completed.
There we go. We got a fish feeder, so now I can make them happy on that end. Put a bunch in here for now. Just so they don't have to worry about anything. We got 5 of them.
Confirming asset delivery.
There we go. Get some of these up. We need a lot of these, so we're gonna have to put like... Okay, ranger teams out here. I'm gonna assign you to that, and assign the other guy to the other 3.
I've made the dinosaurs as best I can. But sickness is a reality, and treatment is a necessity.
They don't have Baryonyx or Spinosaurus. I only got Suko, so that's just how it's gotta be. This. I should probably increase cheaper synthesis, man. He needs to be more powerful in his genetics. He's one of the few I haven't trained up yet. Boom, boom. Get that guy up. That's almost enough. There we go. the center? Yeah, there we go. No, I didn't waste money on the fish feeder. There's Suchomimus in there. Wish I had baryonyx though. Baryonyx apparently cohabitate with the Asucos. Very nice. So these guys just need fish, sand, and water. That's right. So let's focus on making that like the main thing in this exhibit. Is fish, water, and sand. We're gonna fill this entire thing with Suchomimus. Some giant sandy wetland filled with these piscivorous creatures. It's gonna take a long time to get all the Sucos in here. But that's where we're gonna sit for now. Let's just put this all together and grow our big old Suchomimus area as best we can.
Things are definitely looking up. Great effort.
Yeah, look at that. Just putting the Sucos down probably to 3 stars. Big shock there. Sucos are amazing, like usual. There we go. And as long as we keep turning a profit, all of this nonsense, that's all that matters. The more Sucos we have, the more money we make. It's a simple equation. Let's release them. More Sucos. Now they're all one big happy Suco family. Alright, let's just keep going.
I wish we could do more for the dinosaurs, but we do what we can, and in your case, we do it well.
Can I do this? Yeah. Wondering if we can go into the tab and start researching some of these genetic thingies like skins and whatnot without needing to use them. Yeah, let's do that. I can unlock more skins for randomization. Money.
My work is ongoing. It requires constant updates and information. That's why the latest objective is important to me.
Need more accommodations.
And why it should be important to you.
That's right, we should probably put down a hotel over here. That'd be a good idea.
Of course, I'm interested in the value of paleontology. Before me, the science toiled in relative obscurity. But since I created living dinosaurs, doing the impossible requires a level of excellence you can only retain if you compensate accordingly.
So the Suchomimus Isles over here are one of our biggest attractions. In fact, they are going to be the biggest attraction. Whoa, look, I did to that car. Woo! Nice. Get me more. More genes. I want more colors. There we go. Lots of water. And lots of room for fish feeders. Lots of sand. Repair all structures, please. We have gotten quite a number of damaged buildings from storms before. What's our profits at? 400k. Not bad. Could be better. 4. We got a full 4 Sukos. Woo, that's gonna be expensive. I'm gonna go bankrupt. They won't die fighting each other, it's fine. Actually, they might. And that's kind of why I am keeping them like... I'm keeping all their needs in a separate location. The Sukos shouldn't bother the herbivores for the simple reason that it'd be too difficult for them to leave their area because there's no fish to feed on outside of the zone I've made for them. That's my goal, is simply to force them into a position where they are playing nice only because all of the resources they need are in an area away from where I don't want them to be.
My life's work is tied up in these dinosaurs, so if I'm not giving you my full attention, you know why. However, I hear you are doing well, successfully taking on tasks and completing missions. This can lead to greater things for you.
So now we're just gonna make a Suchomimus reserve with tons of Suchomimus just everywhere. Very nice. Alright, let's just keep research going on the genetics. I want all the patterns. I want all the skins. I want everything I can get my hands on. Look at them. All eating happily. Happy dinos. More pattern genes. Let's get that. I need to get this hummingbird. Can you do that with all these guys? Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's do it. Four Sukos. Look at all the Suchomimus. Oh, it's so cool. I should let some of these guys rest a little bit, I feel like. These two cheaper incubation guys. They have some decent genetics ratings. Let's just go in and finish up researching all of this. Yeah, you too. Everything seems to be pretty good. I think I should expand into this area over here and make it a nice little pit stop with some extra stuff. Let's just delete all the water here first. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Place is looking beautiful. That is gonna look super awkward, but I have to get pylons across this, it's supposed to be a nature area, but I can't really power this area any other way, so yeah. Awkward pylons in the middle of the Suquamish enclosure? Yes. Okay. So now we got all the pattern genes, so when we go to randomize, you can get truly all of the randomized colors, right? Yeah. Everything's available. There we go. All we need to do is find the money to actually finish this off. There's that. And this. Look, it's so simple. Okay. Put this down here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Just get a bunch of viewing vents on this side. We can attach them via a path, create some room for like hotels and amenities and whatnot. There we go. These Suquamish aren't really anywhere near this place, but once I get enough of them, they will be. Especially when I start adding more foodstuffs for them to go after. I'm not going to be creating new species. I have no need to create new species, not if I want to win. It's just a waste of money at this point. I'm here to win. And winning means spamming out the same creatures over and over again. I'm going to start moving the fish feeders a little bit closer to viewing areas. Try to incentivize them to not go, you know, near these areas that I don't want them to be in. This helps spread them out a little bit so they can get to new locations. There we go. And this is what the game is now. We're playing Suquamish Simulator. But the only goal is to create as many Suquamish as you can. How much we got in the budget? Where'd all our money go? That's gonna be a problem. But I guess now that the research is done, I can find out which of the guys I can fire who just aren't very useful. This is losing me like 10,000. What the heck? Let's bring those numbers down.
Some have said that creating the dinosaurs was easy. It's living with them that has proven to be difficult. I say that anyone who thinks what I've accomplished is easy is welcome to try it. Maybe you'd like to try your hand at it, but for now, focus on this new objective. A higher park rating improves everything. Strive for excellence. Reap the rewards.
Ah, gosh darn it, I hate storms. They just slow everything down. Okay. Get down there and fix that. And this place, it's got some serious problems too. That place is all broken. We didn't get that increased output research, yeah. Who's injured? Dunno. Surface wounds. Check all the other areas, make sure they're fine. Oh, it's got 2 broken things. There's like power upgrades, and I can give this what it needs. Increased output, boom. Power probably gone. I know what I'm doing, I got this. Come on out, Sukkos. Oh, look at them. They're super cute together. Everything looks pretty good on the guest side of things. Except for the safety rating, but that was because of the storm. Now the Suchomimus is just gathering over here. I should probably increase the things over here. Because now this place will be making a ton of money. There we go. Now this place makes all of the money.
I had my doubts, as I often do. But you have yet to let me down. Not bad.
Now all we
Asset
have
has
to
been
do is
collected.
accrue more money and complete more quests, get more Suchos, and that's it. We set for our 5-star rating. Sucho territory is huge. They have more than enough space than they
Asset
will
has
ever
been
need.
transported.
Now we just need to synthesize more Suchos. Let's get back to work. But I love cheesing this game. Because it does not play fair most of the time, so being able to just...
Asset to be collected.
being able to know the truth and being able to just do whatever I want, it feels nice. Like creating Suchomimus Park. I like that. I don't know. I'm just having fun creating an army of Suchomimus. Only needs a bunch of water. We just need to keep increasing the amount of sand and water. That's it. That's all we need to do to keep these guys happy.
Asset in transit.
Look at these boys. The fish feeder up there. We should really create another one over here. So they can come over here for food as well. I want to give them enough area to run around it, but at the same time I want to make sure that they're feeding in areas where the guests will see them. No, that just brings down the profits. Got it. They are modified. They're fine. They're modified to the extent that they need to be. Modified with the humble genes, they can fit more of them
You
in.
and I make quite the team. Together, we should be able to accomplish this next objective sharpish.
Improve your revenue. I'm kind of already working on that.
Money makes the world go round. The more resources we have at our disposal, the more we can do for the dinosaurs.
That rabies research. Yeah, like I said, the Suchomimus are already modified. Most of them have the humble gene, which means I can fit more of them in the territory. They require less land and less resources to make happy. That is my only objective when I make these guys. Is to squeeze as many of them in here as possible to eventually just push my rating past whatever it needs to be. The only problem with this park is that it's got that. Oh man, yeah. Look, the trikes are like right on the border over there, but they can't go any further because they won't have any food to eat. Hey, look! It looks like one of like almost looks like the ones that were actually in Jurassic World. Just needs the yellow instead of the white spots. I think they're actually in the Jurassic World theme park, I should say, because they weren't actually in the movie, but they were there. Man, this park is doing so well. Very nice. 4-star rating achieved.
That's a star for a star. A job well done.
Increase those profits by a little bit. The more Sukos we unleash, the better chance we have of...
Well done, you.
There we go. No, that's not worth it. Where is it? There we go. So what's the final star take? How many more dollars do we need? Only like 300k. Which is good. It's not too unreasonable to ask of me to get to 300k. Yeah, I know about Camp Cretaceous Season 5. It looks ridiculous and over the top, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to enjoy it. We'll see what happens when it comes out. Cheaper. Let's get the motivated guy in here. How are the Sukos doing? The Sukos are all like crowding around these areas, which is fine. But they are going to need to find... Whew, look at this. Got a huge mob of them. What's our money? How much are we making per second? Just only 400k per second. All the income tax. It's taking away from my chance to make more Sukos. It's really, like I said, it's just the cost of synthesis. I want to fire this guy. I don't really need him anymore. I just want to see if we have any cheaper synthesis. Cheaper incubation. There's another one. Ooh. So goes. More Suka minus. Bringing more tourists into my park. Look at these dinos. I love them, they're fantastic. Look at this place, it's so full of Suchomimus. They're just everywhere. Oh, it feels so good to look at that.
It may seem like our work is never done, but each new objective gets us ever closer to our ultimate goal, truly understanding the dinosaurs. That's why this next objective is just as
Bring it
important
down by
as all the others.
66%. That's what I want to see.
Disease-free dinosaurs is our goal. Not some, but all. Difficult, but not impossible.
Oh, I need that.
As
Where do
you'll
I get that
soon
cheaper?
prove.
I need this. Bring that down. I'm going to bring down the cost of my synthesis even further. I'm going to stack so many cost bonuses because I just cannot afford to keep buying them the way that I am. Yeah, just like stick one of these in here. Oh, I can. That's perfect. It helps increase the viewing range. Fine. So if any of them are in that corner, we can now cover them by looking at them through this thing. Unfortunately, I can't put any right there, but that's good. It's fine. Putting a viewing vent right here is just that's the real kicker. That's really what helps us. Okay, now we just need to find a way to get to the second. There it is. We are bringing down the cost of everything. We're saving so much money in the long run with all this stuff, and it's probably still not even going to be enough. We'll take a look. So you have cheaper incubation. We need all these guys. So logistics specialist, I don't feel like we really need that badly anymore. Should probably keep her around though. Definitely this generalist I can fire. And Dulky this guy as well. I'm trying to clean up so I can get some more money per minute so I can make more Sukos. I mean, after all we need is like... Yeah, we need like... Not that much more. Like 250k. Which we could get by just increasing the number of Sukos. What's our appeal at? Of course, 128. Like usually, you pretty much have to triple the amount of appeal score to be able to, or at least double it to be able to get the amount of money that the game requires of you. It's just standard practice.
I'm seeing reports that you've really taken to the job. That's brilliant.
They still only need 3, which is good. Alright, let's go and let's get some more Sukos. It only costs $500,000 to do some of this now. That feels good. That feels real good. Profits, still at 400k. I just love checking the map and seeing all the Sukos running around. Super cool. I should probably check my numbers though. How are we doing on everything? We're doing fine. It looks like we could do with some more accommodations a little bit, but not too much. I'm just making nothing but Suko monies. Cheap incubation. 3 Sukos cost 1.2 million with all these stacked bonuses, and I absolutely love it. All of you, take some rest. It takes us 4 minutes to clone some Sukos. Let's get another hotel down over here. Just cover our bases for later. I'm not gonna have Sugas attack the people. That would reduce my profits. Put another fish feeder in this puddle over here. I just want ones. I want to make sure they're always near the humans, so they can see them. And so let's get another batch going while we're waiting here. Dude, that one car is getting pushed over by like 3 Sukos.
There's a new objective. I'm expecting you to get on it immediately. I've sent the details for you to review.
But any functioning tour ride. Since the problem is I don't really have any space to put more tour rides down. I'm just gonna put like a small one that is like a circle or something like this. Wow, look at this one. It's so exciting. Oops. Let's do that. I just need to collect the money from this. That's it. Get that money, get that money, get that money. Money.
I'm not working for accolades. Not yet. Legacy comes much later. For now, we need to understand as much as we can about the dinosaurs if they are to be a viable commodity. So, continue your efforts. People care for what they value.
Dinosaurs. More dinosaurs. Now I just need to rest these guys. My park is doing pretty fantastic. Except for I see that down there. Go cure that. That's really annoying. Whereas now I have the space, I could do a bit more cloning. Sorry, man. That is not how the game is played. This is how the game wants you to play. This is the way they built it. Spamming out only one species of dinosaur is the most effective way to make money and earn stars. And I'm a man who's all about the amount of money you can make. I maximize profits before anything else. This is challenge mode after all. I'm here to win. I'm not here to make something that looks nice or makes sense. All that stuff is pointless. What matters is that I'm making dosh and my park is successful. I'm gonna see if I have enough logistics points. I kind of fired everyone who didn't do good logistics, but I need to get like thoroughfares. Yeah, I'm good. Good. Get to work. I need those bigger paths. Upgrade the paths. See better scores. Yeah, Suchomimus Park is in action, baby. It's mostly Suchomimus, but hey, that's what you went to the other Jurassic Park for. Welcome to Jurassic Park 2, Suchomimus Park Boogaloo. Look at that, 4.4 stars. Look at that. Money. We're gonna get, I'm gonna predict that before we reach them, we're gonna hit by at least 2, maybe 3 more storms. That's just my opinion on the matter, though. This is eating up a lot of our money I want to spend on Sukkos, but I want to try to increase the score a little bit. Here we go. There it is. I was waiting for the next storm. Let's hold off on spending any more money until the storm passes. The base, prepare. Can't check a status on anything. Get out there. Oh wait, no, that guy's way too far. Someone is the other guy closer? Indeed, he is. Let's get this. Select all the eggs. Then bring our boys in. Bring that down significantly in cost. More Sukkos.
As with humans, head injuries need to be treated with great care. We need to examine someone immediately to assess the injury.
Woo! What disease? An infected wound caused by the concussion. Pause and let's see what's going on here. Okay. We got multiple things broken here. We need to fix the fence first, and then you can focus on the ride and everything else. We don't have enough guys. They're too busy working. Actually, we might be able to upgrade these guys. Let's see. Indeed, we can. Good news. Might be able to save this guy after all. No, I'm not. You can say I'm wrong, but I know a lot more about this game than you do. I have beaten all of these. I figured out how it works. Spawning the same dinosaur over and over again is the most successful strat, especially when you can get him as easily as this. Nope, wrong button. Let's get him to go heal that one guy. There we go. Make sure that none of the dinosaurs have gotten in yet. No, we're good. The fence has been fixed. The storm is over. Things are being repaired. Let's take a look. Oh crap! There's a hole in that fence. Go fix that. The Sukkos have really been expanding their territory into areas they shouldn't be.
Delivery complete.
You don't need I don't think you understand. I don't think you've played this game enough. You don't need new species. You really don't. It's a waste of resources. absolute waste of resources.
The asset.
Oh, I've got an objective you'd be perfect for. I hope you'll agree.
Let's get that Suko all healed up, and then we can focus on fixing the trike as well.
Transportation underway.
Good. Put him back out where he
Heading to collect
belongs.
the asset. Asset transport.
Get them back to work. Thank you.
Transit has commenced.
Sign. Wait, no, not these guys. These ones. Oh, we're at 4.7 stars. We're already so close. Just need a little more money, which means we just need to keep spawning more Sukos. We're almost there.
Confirming
We are
asset
so
delivery.
close. God, I absolutely love it when you know how to play a game this well and you can just, I mean, this guy in the comment didn't, I don't know how to say that. Danilito? I don't know. I don't speak the language. But what matters is that it's just going so well. And he's like, no, you're not doing it. You don't make a new species. Nah, new species ain't worth it. New species is a low tier strat. Getting one species that works and just spamming that one, top tier strat. Very smart. Big brain. Wrong. There we go. The other thing I wish is that we could go a little faster, but nah. What can you do? How are our visitors feeling? There's not enough restroom coverage. Interesting. There's a problematic restroom coverage over here. You know, we can put this like close. Not really. But like there. That'll work. Hopefully that should increase restroom coverage percentage a little bit. There we go. Restroom coverage should be up, right? 100%. Amenities? I'm having trouble with amenities. That's right, I never max these out. Let's quickly do that. There we go.
Well done. You did a really good job with that one.
A Parasaurolophus managed to make it all the way down here. How the hell did you manage that, little para? If you don't play the game, you're not good at it, man. You can't possibly know all the systems. And I'm gonna tell you, as a person who has completed many Jurassic challenges, I am playing the most effective way there is. So many herbivores have gotten over here. This is where the problems start arising. Herbivores going places they really shouldn't. And then they're gonna starve to death because there's no way for them to get back. They've gone too far. Oh, I'll help bring them back. Either they get eaten, or they get brought back. One of the two. I mean, I'd prefer that they get brought back. I don't want to have to replace them, but... Dinosaur wants to be done, but Dinosaur wants to be done. Not much I can do about it. Let's take a look. Sukos are like inching into the territory, which is probably why some of these guys are getting stuck inside. Like, look at this guy. He got real far.
Transporting asset. Asset transportation underway. Asset collection request received. Assets in the air.
That one got eaten. Yep. He was fast. He saw that guy drop, just sprinted full speed right at him. He was determined to eat that one. What can you do? Unleash more Sukos. That's what you can do. How are we doing? Amenities are still 80-80, man. Accommodations aren't doing very well.
Commencing asset transit.
I gotta go back and check all these because I haven't been balancing these at all. I've been kind of ignoring them.
Asset transportation complete.
Wait. I'm just trying to find another spot for a hotel. There we go.
Asset has been delivered.
Alright, let's see how many we got. 3. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get all the cheaper cheaper incubation boys in there. Nice. Synthesize more Sukos. Top tier strats. Look at 4.9. We're almost there. We're so close. Oh my goodness, we are so close. 4.9. Oh man, we're almost there.
This objective should be right up your alley.
I thought I was about to do it.
Have a read.
Disease free for 5 minutes. At least I got my Jurassic. So this is exactly what I'm gonna do in the Jurassic difficulty as well. Look at them. Look at how many Suchomimus there are. Wait, before you do that, come here. Ah, yeah. Whoa. I want to take a picture of all those. It's, oh my god, the picture's worth almost $1 million. Like over $500,000. No, don't worry, I'm gonna do it anyways. We're almost there. We're almost 5 stars. We're so close. There are so many Sukos in this park. Park tour closed because of a Suchomimus attack. Makes sense. Yeah, one of you just like go check this out. I don't want to lose park rating because of the tour cars breaking down. Vehicles are always under attack. They're in a Suchomimus enclosure. I think I'm gonna start releasing by helicopter and take them over here. Oh goodness, some of them are just walking a million miles away. Yeah, I think I'm gonna release them by helicopter now because I want them over
En
here.
route to collect the asset.
Two. Not great, but not garbage. workable. Who's injured? An excellent question. Probably infighting or something. Right? If get injured in a fight. Cause attacking park ranger team. He hurt himself trying to attack the ranger teams. That's kind of funny.
I knew you could do it. Thanks for the help.
Asset transportation
We're
in
at 4.9
progress.
again. Well, if you ever do get the game, just do what I'm doing. This is how you win. Create 100 million Sucos, and people will flock to your park to see the Suco Midas extravaganza. Look at that one. You're kind of pretty looking. You look like you're radiated. Still pretty though. The park rating is falling significantly. Let's check our guest rating. 70, 70, 80. There isn't much I could do unless I removed the medical thing and moved it somewhere else, but I don't think it's gonna fit anywhere else. But I kinda need to do it because I really need that extra stuff. Can this fit over here? No. I think I'm just gonna have to sell it and hope for the best. Because there's just too many. There's just too many, like, individuals who want, like, more food and stuff down here. Whatever. This is the dumbest move I'm gonna make. Oh, 4. 4. I shouldn't have released them. I should have tried to transport them, but whatever. That's the stupid ranger car. There's so many people who want to come over here that I have to build extra stations. Right as I do that, it's Sugar almost gets rabies too. There we go, we did it.
5 stars. 5
Under 4
stars.
hours.
Who would have thought it possible?
Me.
Well, I did.
My army of
And I'm sure
Sucos.
you did too. Brilliant.
Alright, that was it. That was easy. I'll call that easy too. Because that was also easy. These new challenge modes really
Good job.
don't have the same bite as the originals do. Yeah, so there's 5-star park with God knows how many Sucos. I have no idea how many Sucos are in this park. I wish it would tell me.
Completing objectives really helps us improve the park, so I hope you'll consider this one.
Oh well. That was fun. That was easy. Let's go see. I'm curious. Wasn't part-time like 5.5 hours? So I did like under an hour and whatever. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. I feel like I could do that in Jurassic. I'd just make a little less cash. I'd start with a little less money too. That seems doable. Yeah, I smashed it. Almost 2 hours under the time limit. I was messing around half the time anyways. The disease risk becomes severe. Storms, staff salaries, yeah. Well, tomorrow I guess I'll go in and I'll smash it. Probably in like 4 hours, maybe 5 if I'm really unlucky. But yeah, that was simple. That was a nice, calming evening. No craziness. Yeah, thanks for watching, I guess. I'm gonna go and see how much time I have left to do some stuff for the rest of the night before I go to bed. I gotta go to work tomorrow.